Kamusta mga kaibigan? Welcome to Josh Friends, where faith meets friendship and inspiration is just a conversation away. This is Reverend Migs Ramirez, and today we are joined by a special guest who's ready to share some words of wisdom from your favorite books and songs from Jesuit Communications. This might just be exactly what you need to hear. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into another episode of heartwarming stories and uplifting messages. Are you ready? Let's go!
Hi, hello, good day everyone. I'm Jean Zia Francisco. I'm a second-year medical technology student, and I'm with you today on the Josh Friends podcast. And sometimes I find myself wondering how life actually truly unfolds. For me, it's like a vast garden where you never know which flower will bloom next. Nowadays, especially as a student, there's a constant pressure to figure everything out immediately. But in the book of Father Jason D., Wilts and Blooms, I discovered a fresh perspective that really resonated with me. There's an arrangement called Sailing Through, created with Temple of Fire, bougainvilleas, and heliconia hanging claw leaves. When I saw it, I instantly recognized myself during high school. Young, somewhat lost, but excited about life. Bilang bunso sa 5 magkakapatid, I was always asked who I wanted to emulate. A doctor? A musician? It seemed like everyone had expectations for me. I still remember after our class, hanging out at the coffee shop near our school, also watching twice music videos while studying. I was truly sailing through. Then dancing through the flow of teenage life and uncertain about my destination. Father Jason explained in his book that Ikebana isn't just about arranging flowers. It's a way of the flower, a kado that teaches us how to dialogue with the world around us. Ito yung nagtuturo sa atin kung paano makita ang divine, especially sa ating sarili at sa ibang tao. Now, as a medtech student with dreams of becoming a doctor, but still nurturing my love for music and arts, I see myself reflected in another of Father Jason's arrangements, Blooming in Adversity. The intermediate in curve, chrysanthemum, and sea green juniper in this arrangement seem to tell me that despite numerous challenges, I can still bloom in my own and unique way. Isn't it amazing that today, April 28th, as this podcast releases, is actually my birthday? Napaka-special na regalo talaga to para sa akin as I turned another year older today. I can help but reflect on how much I've grown. There's something profoundly meaningful about sharing these reflections with all of you on this personal milestone. Hindi ko na kailangan pumili between music at science. They can coexist in my life, just like the harmony of natural elements in Ikebana. I too can find harmony in different aspects of my life. But what touched my heart most deeply was the arrangement called Sacred Rebirth, using sacred lotus, a yellow walking iris leaves, and alocasia. This feels especially relevant during this Easter season. Did you know that the lotus flower, despite growing in muddy water, it rises and blooms beautifully? We're similar. No matter life difficulties, there's resurrection. There's a new beginning. As someone who loves coffee and matcha, traveling and fashion, singing and dancing while pursuing a medical profession, I realize now that all these seemingly different aspects of my life, it can create a beautiful arrangement together. They are not contradictory. They are complementary, like elements in Ikebana. The book says, wilting opens the door to hopeful possibilities of new beginnings. This is the most profound lesson I've taken away. For me, na ang bawat pagkukulay sa ating buhay, maging ito'y pagsubok o tagumpay, may kahulugan at kagandahan. So to everyone listening, whether you're also a student like me na trying to figure things out or someone especially na dealing or in a different seasons of life, I encourage and invite you to see the Ikebana in your everyday existence. The balance, the harmony, and yes, even the necessary empty spaces. I hope Father Jason's book, Wilts and Blooms can also help you to see the beauty in every stage of your life. Samahan natin ang isa't isa sa paglalakbay ng pag-asa. Journey with us through books and songs. Read more and get inspired by this book. Head over to Jescom Inclusives on jescom.ph/Josh.
Maraming salamat, kaibigan. That wraps up another episode of Josh Friends. I hope today's reading touched your heart and gave you something to reflect on. Remember, you can find the full text of what we shared today, along with many other inspirational resources at the Jescom online shop. Until next time, this is Reverend Migs Ramirez reminding you that you are never alone on your journey of faith. Paalam at ingat, mga kaibigan!